Christmas here in the Santa Dome. I am your old mate DP, and we have a massive match straight off the bat for you against HIFK or IFK Helsingfors. They are top of the league, but so are we because we're level on points, 25 points apiece. They've scored more goals. They've got one more win than us, and we've got more draws. So we're probably going to get battered, but that doesn't matter. We've got a chance to go top of the league, and that, my friend, is very, very exciting. Also, not long to go until Christmas, which is a little bit nuts, but very, very fun. We're out of both of the cups, which, you know, I can't remember the last match we saw. I think it was these two, TPs and MPs. So we've only played Yaps, which we won 3-2. Rahimi with 2 goals, Ladismaki with a goal, and everything going swimmingly. Money situation, £652,000 in the hole. We are £700 over the wage budget. There's a couple of new players knocking around the place who aren't very good at football. So yeah, same old, really, more than anything. Yeah, what are you gonna do? Okay, let's just get rocking and rolling over here. Do all that, team selection, excellent stuff. So here's our back line. Skulls or Schultz at left back, Mayenda as a centre back, Akon at centre back, and D Arts as a fullback. I'm not sure if you've met this guy. He's 21 years old. He is Dutch. He'd rather be a central defender. I'm going to change it to a fullback on defend. He's on a non-contract, got a decent amount of pace. He's just here to make up the numbers and play because we're in dire straits. Centre midfield, same as always, really. Markkanen, Ladismaki, and Muninen make up the middle three. Mina on the left, Rahimi on the right, and then Zamzau is playing up front. That's right, we've got a bit to talk about, and I'm just remembering. So here's what happened. Turns out a bunch of players had contracts that expired before the end of the season, and I was unaware of this. Well, that's not true. I was fully aware of the situation and the potential that we could lose some players, but I'd assume their contracts expired at the end of the season, you know, like a sane person. No, halfway through is when they expired, and that meant we have lost a bunch of our players. If we go to released players, there's some big ones. The most ones, or the biggest ones of note, Eric Nissen, our star centre back, is gone. I can go and try to offer him a contract. He's not interested because he knows we're broke. He's been here before, and that's a damn shame because he was super important for us. And also our striker, Santa, is gone. 11 appearances, 7 goals. He is no more. Santa Claus FC does not have a Santa. Nothing I can do about it. If I go back to Santa and go to approach the sign, it's not having a bar of it red. Absolutely no interest in entering into contract negotiations with your club under any circumstances, which is not ideal. So we've brought in a few bodies. Ibrahima Dieng is a striker. He's a fringe player who could still improve. He's Senegalese, 26 years old, everything in yellow. We've got previous with that. If you've ever seen us playing Football Manager over on Twitch with Deadpool FC, 2.5, 3-star strikers, they're the way to go. So he's an option. Also, Fofo is a 34-year-old Spanish enganche. He can do a bunch of other roles. He's got no pace to speak of, but a lot of good technical and mental ability. He's a French player. We're paying him £230 a week for a while, and then Dilianu Arts is the other one. He's come in as a right back because, yeah, we needed another fullback option because now Mayanda's going to have to play as a centre back. We're very light on options wise, and with the players we can use. So it's really not the ideal scenario. And we're very short on homegrown players from Finland. They're hard to acquire. We're going to have to wait until the summer now, but we've got what we've got, and we're going to do our best. So it's a bit of a new look squad, which isn't ideal going into a top of the table clash. That's the scenario. That's what happened to those players. Even if I had been able to offer them a contract, they would have wanted big money to stay, and we just don't have it. We wouldn't have been able to give them any more, and because they were important players for us, they knew it. They would have asked for tons and tons of cash that we just can't offer. We don't have the ability. We don't have the budgets. If I was smart, I would have made some modifications to the save before we began in the pre-game editor, but I haven't done that. That's why the team cohesion has been ruined. That's why the club's got a budget too small for the players that were already on the books, severely limiting the ability for anybody playing this save to do any meaningful business in the first transfer window. But regardless of all of that, we are still about to battle Helsingfors for our rightful place at the top of the league Christmas tree. Hopefully we can get a result. I was tripping over my words there. That's not uncommon. Not for confusion, just for panic as I realised, oh yeah, we're in a spot of bother in the save now. Not great, but we've won a penalty here and a chance to go ahead early. We lost to these guys way back at the start of the season, but our hero, the new man of the hour, Johan Mina, that's his 12th goal of the season. He has put us ahead 1-0 against the league leaders, which is really important. Could we be staring at a promotion? Let's not even talk about it. The game's heard me say it, so we're definitely getting punished for that. 676 fans in attendance here, which is crazy for us. We're not a big club, but we've got a decent number of people through the gate. Beautiful stuff. Gonna drop some praise on the boys because we're winning. Got an attacking highlight. It should be Mina to take. Just whack it in the top corner. Let's get this done and dusted. How to go. I'll tell you what, it wasn't miles off there. I hope you're enjoying the save. Don't forget about Project Palermo, which is also available here on YouTube. We're in Serie A with Palermo FC. Going great guns at the moment. Make sure you get over there and check that out. And watch all the YouTube shorts too. They're a lot of fun. Making a lot of stuff. And I'm about to go on Christmas leave from work because I've got an actual job. And that means I can make even more ridiculous content for you. I've been playing so much Football Manager and it's fantastic. I love. Pump the fist because we're in the lead. Everything's going pretty well. Zam's out. I've got an itchy eye. Apologies. Isn't setting the world on fire. So we might have a look at the new guy in the second half. Even if it's briefly. But Mina now with a free kick. Fire it in. He does. And he's off target again. He's had a couple of siders now. Third time's a charm. That's what I'm going with. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. Zamzao, by the way, has a ton of potential. So if we're giving him game time and he can fulfill any of that, it would be glorious. He is down to a 6.5 now. So we're going to take him off and bring on this young fella. See what he can do for us. We've also got Horsey. But the defence is fine at the moment. So is the midfield. So we're just going to let everybody play on. Just change the striker. Why not? 28 points from 13 games. This is nuts. Clausey, or Meander rather, is on a yellow card. I think encouraged and I shouldn't have. I've upset everybody. That was silly. Schultz has got a throw in on this side. Markkinen gives the ball away but reclaims it. Gets it to Mina. Back inside to Mina. He shoots. He hits the inside of the post. Only to watch it rebound out. We've got numbers back so we should be able to cut out the counter here. Although they're playing it smart and they've done us there. Oh goodness. Good save from Stagia. Spares our blushes. We were at 6s and 7s at the back because they were flooding forward in numbers and we need to keep our wits about us and not do anything stupid. Just clear the ball, launch it up the pitch and get it out of our defensive third because it's not a strong suit shot from range. So you see it safely around the post. We will look to make a couple of changes just to spare some tired bodies. Rahimi's not had a great day at the office, has he? Which is not ideal. We've got Clausey who can play there, and I guess we can just push Ladders Marky forward, drop Clausey back. That works for me. Meander can stay on. Akon can come off for Kajula, which is terrifying. And Makuma can come on for Uninen. Beautiful stuff. There we go. That'll work for me. Let's give it a go. Get back out of the way. Unpause the game, DP. It works better. There's your 1 for the episode. Can it be 2? We'll find out. Ignore that. Our new defender is tired. Mr. Arts. That's fine. He'll last a couple more minutes. Oh, goodness. I weaken the defense, and now they've got a corner. I thought that was going in, but we're still 1-0 up. Come on, boys. Just hang on. 3 minutes of time added on to go. We can make a substitution and eat up some time. and put a terrible player on the pitch, which seems really stupid, but I don't have a lot of options. There we go. Oh, not another corner. Not another corner. Get it out. Oh, I thought we'd given away a penalty. This is far too tense and I don't like it at all. I'm very afraid. Markey takes it wide, just fires it. That's what I'm talking about. Just get rid of it. You get it down here. It's not up the other end. Or the other end. I don't know which way I'm pointing. Nobody cares. Ah! Stop giving it to the white shirts. Ah! You know anything from pop culture is that white shirts are evil. Ah! Okay, Markey, collect. Now just launch it up the field. Somebody run. Jiang. The new boy. Our first look at him. And he's playing smart. Holds ball up. Draws a foul. Fantastic. Showing a bit of experience and a bit of nous. I love it. And we have just picked up a win against a team that battered us earlier in the season. And we are top of the league. The Christmas spirit is alive and well. I'm not even going to chip them the way the assistant manager advised us to, because that was an epic performance for the ages. That is a glorious sight. Top of the table, 3 points clear. We reduced some of that goal difference. Malarkey as well, which is excellent. And next up, we've got another game of football. But Jiang's made his debut. Mina needs a rest. I'm going to have to sit him down for the next game, which sucks because he's so important. But we can replace him with someone who's probably as good. New guy, Fofo. That'll do. Brilliant. And then Mina, where did you go? Where are you? No, I clicked on the wrong guy. Rahimi, get back up there. Training, rest, training intensity. I'm going to send him on holiday for a week. He's going to miss 2 games in that time. But it's fine. Yarrow and then SP. I don't want to do it. Training, rest. Have 2 days off. I can't bring myself to go without, but he's still not going to play in the next game. Which is terrifying. Right, I'm going to continue through. We'll catch you lot in a second for the Jaro game. Right, it's game time. I nearly started the match without you lot because I was very, very excited and I was dealing with some squad registration shenanigans and making sure we've got enough homegrown players in the team. So we'll go through it here. Apologies for that. So Winter gets the nod at right back, Akon Meander as centre back, Schultz at left back, Munin and Ladders-Marky Macken, and you could name the midfield yourself by now if it wasn't so hard to say. Then we've got Rahimi and Fofo as our attacking mids behind Jiang, who's getting the nod as the starting striker today, just because no idea how we're going to go. It's a bit of a makeshift squad, and I have extended the little holiday for Mina by a few more days because he's exhausted. He's played nearly 90 minutes every match so far this season, and we're only part-timers, so if he needs a breather, we'll give him as much of a breather as we can. But he is just our most important player, so I'm not expecting big things from this match right now. And now we're still on the wrong screen. I don't know, or you know, if we've been in the DP Dome today. We may have been. I'll need to check it when I edit this video. If we have been, apologies. Feel free. Call me a bell end in the comments down below, because that is amateur hour. We're not losing, but we're not winning. We're dominating possession, but now Jaro have the football in a dangerous position. I'm trying not to sneeze. This guy, Bawalder, is going to shoot and miss, and I'm fine with that. I've encouraged the boys. Come on now. Do something. There we go. Red shirt with the ball. Lovely stuff. There's Fofo playing it out wide to Rahimi. Get it away from these fellas. That's it. We want to keep the ball. Ball back in to Rahimi. Lays it back to Markkanen. Cuts into the area. He's fouled there, and we've won a penalty. Fantastic. We don't have Mina on the pitch to take it. Who's going to step up? Not Jiang. Is it Rahimi? Munin steps up to take the pen and buries it. 1-0 to FC Santa Claus. Jingle those bells, everybody. Oh, lovely stuff. I love winning. It's so much more fun. Excellent stuff. The keeper went the wrong way. Marketing's already exhausted. That bodes ill. You're just going to have to make it to half-time, champ, and then bounce back a bit. We're going to praise the lads because we're winning a game of football. Now we've got a free kick. Foka launches it from range. Meanders there for the follow-up. The centre-back / left-back scores a goal. That's his first one for the club, and it was gorgeous. It was a really good free kick from Fofo as well, showing his experience. Off the corner of the post and crossbar, Meanders there, volley, first time, into the back of the net. We've made that goalkeeper look a right wally today. And a chance for another one before half-time here. We could put this game to bed right now. And again, if you remember, FF Jaro caused us some problems, and they've just given away the second penalty of the game. Communion again to take, I think it is. He shoots, and this one is saved, so his match rating is about to tank. Unless we can score from this corner. It's been all us so far. I'm absolutely here for it. Fofo over to Rahimi, to Muninen, Axon. We don't have a plain name, Axon. I'm making that up. Right, we make it to half-time. Things are going quite well, but I know you're capable of even better. How bad was the damage to Union's match rate? Not too bad. Only dropped to a 6.7 after the penalty miss. And we haven't had a lot of penalties this season, so I'm not going to chip him too hard for missing one. Fofo now with another free kick. Plays it over. Rahimi's underneath it. No joy. But Miana, the goal scorer, is there. Plays it over to Winter. Going to get it central. This Muninen out to Makinen. Plays it back to Miana. Chips it over the top for Jiang. And he was just offside. Right, we're going to make a couple of changes early. I don't want to risk injury to anybody. Of course, he can come on there. I'm fine with that. Anybody else tiring? I think we're okay. I think we're alright. I might get some more game time into Kajula. Because we can. Yeah. I like everything about that. And I remember to unpause the game all by myself. That's a first. Shot from range. First rate commentary there. I sound like the Tasmanian devil from the Looney Tunes cartoons. We're still winning. We're going to praise the boys for doing the win things, which is delicious. But now we've got tired bodies on the pitch. Stagia has done something silly and punched that away when he should have just bloody caught it. That is a problem. That is Marky moves up for Rahimi. Akuma comes on. And Nunu needs to come off. And this guy needs to come on in midfield. Not ideal, because now we've only got a 2-1 lead to protect for the next 30 odd minutes of this match. But we should be able to do it. Should be okay. Nunu lays it back to Akon. Nunu out to Winter. Come on, before these changes all go through, let's get another goal to shore things up a little bit. Nunu now needs some support. Lays it all the way back to Akon and forward to Ladismarki. Tries to play it short, simple pass, and even that doesn't work for us. If we throw this away, I'm going to be really upset. So please don't. Oh. I don't want to praise them. I'm going to demand more because I want more from them. Fofo plays it in. No joy, but Salco is there. The useless little midfielder plays it in. And I say useless. He's just created a goal for Ladismarki to re-establish the 2-goal buffer for us. So maybe I'll just shut my mouth because that gives us all a little bit of seasonal Christmas cheer. Excellent cross, Ladismarki running away from goal, over his shoulder. Beautiful header. You'll love to see it. And now I can just praise the boys because we're doing the Winnie bit. Yep, throw arts on. Probably should have changed the centre back. I don't think I had another one on the bench. Now we can just ride this out for the last few minutes. Praise the boys again. Everything's going well. We're bound to concede a goal now because I've preemptively clicked the praise button. Fofo's played well for us. His match rating says otherwise, but he's been involved in a bunch of stuff and his free kicks were useful, that's for sure. He has the pace of a brick. So that is an issue. He's no meaner, that's for sure. Right, come on, just don't do anything dumb. Is that Fofo there trying to catch him? Yep. He didn't catch him. Spoilers. Didn't even get close. It's very slow. I'm not used to seeing slow plays in the match engine. Okay, there we go. 2 games, 2 wins, and some breathing space at the top of the table. I'm just not going to say anything to anybody because I've just upset people with the team talk. Look at that. We're 5 points clear. And Helsingfors have dropped down to 3rd. That is crazy. We're 4 points clear of TPs and 6 points clear of Helsingfors, which is amazing. Fofo's made his debut. We've got fitness concerns over Muninen and Akon. They could do with a bit of a rest. They're not getting one. More news. Meander's suspended. One day things are just going to go right. But that day is not today. Today, everything is just fine. Everything's fine. Right. We have 4 days of Christmas remaining. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games left. We could basically make the rest of the season 2 games an episode, if I'm not mistaken. And I think that's exactly what we're going to do. So I'm going to see you tomorrow for Salpa and Eif. Salpa Eif. I don't know if that's how you say it. And now the mission is to see if we can just get on with the job. 4 wins on the bounce. Can we do something ridiculous and win the league? Amazing. If you've had a good time, please hit the like button down the bottom there to let me know and to let the world know how awesome the 12 days of Christmas is, because you already know, because you're here watching this. Hit the subscribe button as well if you haven't already. I would love to get to 500 subscribers at some point in my lifetime. So if you can hit that button, that'd help out. Cheers. Until next time, I shall see you next time. Say hi to your mum for me and be good. If you can't be good, don't get caught. Merry freaking Christmas.